I'm Shelly Carroll. On Gene, you only have 5 minutes. But Gene is really great if you just want to have something really quick. It is the fastest one that uploads because it just uploads to a link. So it's really, really, really fast. There are other ones. There's Screener, and all of those can be found on the wiki, screener.com. And then somebody mentioned this GoView, which I haven't used yet. Thank you, Leslie, so much for adding these links to these free things. So this is in the order that I recommend them, but you can play around with them and you can decide which of these free tools that you think is the best for you, that meets your needs. If you want to do something really quick, then Jing might be a better option for you. If you just want to give your students a link, then that would be a good option for you if you want to do it in the class and stuff like that. If you want to be able to edit, Screencast-O-Matic allows you to edit. That's why I prefer that one as a free browser-based one too. Okay, so how do my students access them? Well, this is a very good question. This is up to you. It depends if you have a school website. If you have a school website or a wiki, you can just upload it to there. And I really like this idea of having a wiki. And the reason why is because not only do I show my students these as homework assignments, but I also have my students, I give them supportive text. So the supportive text, in case they can't follow along with the screen tutorial, then they can follow along with the step-by-steps that I use, so that way they're able to understand how to go ahead and be able to still do the lessons even if they can't understand the text. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what this kind of looks like. And I have to do this by screen capturing myself at this moment. So you'll have to bear with me. Okay, so let's see. Well, I'll do that in a little bit to show you what it looks like. Okay, so these are some of the tips before I show you what that looks like. Put yourself in their shoes. Remember the language, remember the pacing, try to use vocabulary words that you used in the lessons. Plan ahead, quickly write out your key points. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's what I usually do. Just, write number 1 and then quickly what bullet points what I want them to say. Keep it short. Most attention span is not longer than 2.5 minutes. So I say keep it to 2.5 minutes or less. So it's a lot to say. That's why it's good to plan ahead, because you can do it. If you don't make any mistakes, you can do it in 2 minutes or less, 2.5 minutes or less. You don't have to do these all yourself. It is, if you do these all the time, it gets time consuming. The good thing is that you can recycle this. If you teach the same course like I do, then I recycle them every single course. So I can use the same one again and again and again. But an even better idea is have your students try. Give them some tools to explore on their own. And this is a great way for them to practice their English, especially giving instructions and stuff, is to be able to create one for another student to follow and then see if they can exchange them and then have the students see if they can follow these screen video tutorials. So that's what I would recommend. And then you collect them. You can collect them in your wiki or your YouTube channel, and you have a whole bunch of screen tutorials to use year after year after year. So it saves you plenty of time. My kind of lesson. Okay, so before I do the questions, let me go ahead and show you my screen. And that way you can see how I integrate this in my wiki. Okay, so hopefully you all can see this. You can see my Twitter in the background since I'm also moderating a chat right now. Okay, so this is my wiki for the kids, for my adults. You see the Get Free English Lessons in your email. You see how I have that? See how I have a number 1? Watch this video to find out how to get free lessons through your email. So I have supportive text here. Number 2, subscribe to any of the blogs by email to learn English for free weekly. So in the video, you were able to see how they could subscribe to the blog, and I put these are the ones for email, and I list them. So all they have to do is click, and they'll go to the blog, and they can do it on their own. And then number 3 is other great sites to help you learn English for free via a RSS reader. In the video, it tells them what an RSS reader is, but in case they forget, here's another screen video tutorial on getting started with Google Reader so they can understand what that is. And so that's the way I have it laid out for them. And this is what they go to, this wiki page here. I'll show you the beginning. And this is what they go to for their homework. They already know. They click this week's assignment, and then that's what they're going to see. They're going to see whatever topic that we're talking about. They'll see the screen video tutorial and so forth. So that's what I meant by having it as an assignment that, with supportive text. And I do think that's really important. So I'm going to go back to sharing. Here we go. So if you have any questions, just let me know. But you can also ask me on shellycarroll@gmail.com, or you can go to technologyforkids.com, PDWorks, tutorials. And under this Technology for Kids wiki, you can actually find all the resources of the all the webinars that we have conducted with American TESOL, which are about, I think, 20 now. So if you even type in the address, here it is, you can see all of this. Now tomorrow I'll have this updated more. Unfortunately, I've been traveling quite a bit, so I haven't had all of them up there, and I'll definitely use the ones that were suggested. Go view. I'll add those as well. If you would like to ask a question, just raise your hand, and I believe everyone should have a microphone. I will take mine off in case anybody wants to ask a question. Or if anyone wants to say how they have used screen tutorials with their students, or if they think it's a good idea, a bad idea, then that would be fine too. And if not, thank you so much for coming today. And we will have one this Friday at the same time, and we'll be talking about young learners. So thank you so much. Oh, great. Thank you. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Maria. I don't know. And thank you, Leslie, for putting in all those links. I really, really appreciate it. Oh, I guess Bertie is also moderating ELT chat and also attending a webinar as well. And thank you, Zubia, for always coming. And maybe I'll see you I'm going to Istanbul on April the 2nd through 3rd. So maybe you'll see me in Turkey. Oh, oh, that's great, Janet. Yeah, doing those rocks. Oh, that's a great idea. Sometimes I use, that's a great point. Sue pointed out that she uses video tutorials. She uses PowerPoint slideshow tutorials. Sometimes I put the PowerPoint slideshows in screen